Leo walks into the client meeting alone, smiling, greeting, sitting down. The client asks, "Where's your manager?" Leo freezes, stumbles through excuses. The client moves on. "Tell me about your after-sales service and support." But Leo's still stuck on the manager question. His answer? Scattered. The client asks for more time to think. Deal half lost. But here's the thing. The client didn't care about the manager. He cared about one thing. Leo couldn't focus. Leo was both prepared and aware of the product, delivered the pitch multiple times. Even his manager had skipped meetings before. Leo lost confidence because he got distracted. Instead of focusing on the client and closing the deal, his brain scattered. Manager's absence, what the client thinks, his credibility, the organization's image, the next question, the last question. The client just wanted to know, can you handle this without your manager? He got his answer in Leo's wobble. The thing that vaporizes confidence is mental overload. When your attention splits, your body betrays you. You stumble. Without focus, confidence crumbles. So how do you fix this? 3 mechanisms, borrowed from masters of their craft who can't afford to let their attention scatter. Solution 1. The interrogator's single target lock. When interrogators enter a room, they don't scan, they lock. One target, one focus point. This activates your brain's selective attention network while shutting down the default mode network, the system responsible for self-monitoring and rumination, system that let Leo wobble. If Leo had locked onto the client's face, just the client, his brain would have stopped processing manager absence, organizational image, and his own credibility spiral. Interrogators know this. The person who controls their attention controls the room. Leo's mistake, he let the room interrogate him. The client asked 1 question. Leo's brain answered 7. Lock your target. Everything else goes dark. Solution 2. The predator's perceptual gating. Predators don't process everything. They gate it out before it reaches conscious awareness. This is attentional gating. Your thalamus acts as a filter, blocking irrelevant sensory input before your prefrontal cortex even sees it. Leo's thalamus failed him. It let everything through, thus overload the prefrontal cortex. That's when the wobbling started. When a lion stalks, it doesn't process the wind, the heat, or the herd, just the target. Leo needed to gate everything and only stalks on finalizing the deal smoothly. Predators don't fidget. Prey does. Solution 3. The chess master's deliberate blindness. Elite chess players deliberately blind themselves to certain board positions to avoid paralysis by analysis. They calculate 3 moves deep on critical lines and ignore the rest. This is strategic ignorance. Leo's confidence shattered because he refused to ignore anything. Chess masters know cognitive saturation kills decision-making. When the client asked about after-sales service, Leo needed to strategically blind himself to the manager question, not suppress it, delete it from consideration entirely. You can't play 6 games at once. Choose one strategy, allocate resources to one move, choose one board, ignore the rest. Deliberate blindness isn't weakness, it's precision. Leo didn't need more knowledge, practice, or training. He needed focus. Lock like an interrogator, gate like a predator, blind like a chess master. You become the freezer, not the frozen. Focus creates confidence. Confidence commands rooms. Comment: what do you do to lock focus under pressure? Subscribe to Control Psychology for strategies that cut the BS. Scattered focus kills confidence. Locked focus builds it.